The sky opened and something impossible appeared before thousands in Times Square today. People froze as glowing winged figures hovered above the crowds, filmed by police and countless witnesses. Were these beings real angels? Why did their shapes match ancient descriptions written long before cameras existed? And how could science explain creatures that moved with purpose, light, and awareness? Fear and curiosity spread at the same time, leaving no one certain of what they saw. Now the footage reveals everything that stunned an entire city. The winged omen appears. No one understood why police tape suddenly circled the plaza, but the crowd froze when the giant winged figure appeared, standing tall against the soft orange sky like something that slipped out of a dream people never admit they have. Its wings shook gently as if they were breathing, and every feather looked sharp, bright, and strangely alive, almost like they were waiting for someone to speak first. People whispered that it looked like the angels from old stories, but this one felt wrong. Too tall, too heavy, too aware. Officers tried to act calm, yet their radios cracked harder each time the creature tilted its wings, slow and steady, like it was learning how to move in our world. The silence around it felt thick, almost like a warning you could touch. And when it leaned forward the slightest bit, every camera caught the same chilling moment. What kind of creature listens before it decides to act? Something else moved behind the lights, hinting the night held more than one secret. The sky visitor returned. No one expected anything strange that morning, but a loud gasp from a tourist made everyone look up, and that was when a bright winged figure was filmed floating high above the buildings. Its wings stretched wide like soft clouds, and the body glowed as if light was leaking from inside it. People scanned the sky with shaking hands because the creature did not fly like a bird. It stayed still, then moved forward in a straight, slow line, calm and steady, as if it was choosing who to look at. Scientists who later watched the footage said the shape looked too clean, too solid, too real to be a trick of light, and many were shocked when the replay showed the figure turning its head. The sight felt simple but terrifying, like seeing a storybook come alive above the world. And when the creature faded into the clouds, another shape flickered behind it, as if waiting for its turn. The glowing shape above us. People in the street filmed the moment a bright human-shaped figure hovered between power lines, glowing so strongly that even the sunlight looked dim beside it. No one believed their own cameras, yet the footage showed wings moving slowly like soft fabric underwater. Cars stopped, and strangers stared together, afraid to breathe, because the creature did not drift like mist. It held its place in the air, as if standing on an invisible floor. Someone whispered that it resembled the shining guardians from old Christian paintings, but this one felt too real, too close, too sharp to ignore. Scientists later said the glow had a clean outline, which meant it was not fire or smoke, and this shocked many viewers when the clip was posted online. Even children asked why the figure bent forward as if listening to the world, and as the glow pulsed once, a thin trail appeared behind it, like another presence rising. The desert apparition. A family driving through the open desert filmed a glowing figure standing in the dust storm ahead, its wings stretched wide and perfectly still, despite the heavy wind shaking the car. No one understood how something shaped like a person could stay balanced in the middle of a rising sand cloud. The creature's glow cut through the dust like a flashlight, but the outline was smooth, gentle, and almost soft, making the moment even more terrifying because it felt like it chose to appear. Someone in the car cried out that it reminded them of the glowing guardians in Zoroastrian stories, where fire-bright beings walked between worlds. And the comparison shocked everyone because the figure looked nearly identical to those old drawings. The camera kept filming even as the family begged the driver to reverse, and when the figure lifted slightly above the sand, another flicker appeared far behind it, like a second shape testing the light. The backyard light being. A homeowner filmed the moment a bright figure stood in the middle of their backyard, glowing so strongly that the grass turned white under its light. No one believed the footage at first because the creature looked peaceful, almost gentle, with long wings curved outward as if inviting someone forward. But the longer the camera stayed on it, the more frightening it became, because the figure did not breathe, blink, or shift even a little. The glow was steady, and the body looked carved from a single piece of light, simple but impossible. Neighbors rushed over, shocked that something so bright could stand without casting a normal shadow. Scientists who reviewed the clip said the clean shape did not match any known drone or projection, and that made people even more scared when the figure raised one wing slowly. And the moment it lifted the other wing, a faint silhouette formed behind the fence like another visitor arriving. The night watcher above town. People walking home filmed a glowing winged figure drifting slowly above the rooftops, its light breaking through the clouds like a dim moon that decided to fly lower. No one said a word because the form looked too perfect to be a cloud and too steady to be smoke. Its wings moved with long, gentle strokes, almost slow motion, and the body hung beneath them like it weighed nothing at all. Some viewers later said it reminded them of the beings described in Nordic tales, the ones said to appear before great change, and this shocked many because the footage matched those stories more than anyone expected. Cars stopped as the figure circled once above the dark streets, scanning the world below as if counting every light. And as it drifted toward the far edge of town, a second faint glow followed behind it, like a quiet shadow learning how to fly. The daylight descent. Dozens filmed the moment a shining winged figure descended slowly in broad daylight, its body glowing like a lantern held up against the blue sky. No one believed what they saw because the creature looked solid, bright, and calm, with wings spread wide like a giant bird landing without wind. People stood frozen, shocked that it stayed directly above them as if choosing that exact place to appear on camera. The feathers looked smooth and real, layered like something you could touch, and the light at its chest pulsed gently as if marking a heartbeat. Scientists who analyzed the footage said the symmetrical glow ruled out reflections, and that made the moment even more terrifying when the figure angled downward as if studying the world. Even the bravest witnesses stepped back when it hovered above the crowd, and just before it lifted again, a small spark formed behind it, hinting another shape was ready to follow. The silent figure above homes. No one expected anything strange in the quiet neighborhood, yet several families filmed a glowing human-shaped figure floating right above the rooftops as storm clouds rolled in. Its body shined like warm candlelight, and the wings moved slowly, almost gentle, as if the creature was trying not to scare anyone. People pointed their phones up, shocked that the figure stayed perfectly still in the harsh wind. The glow around it made the sky look darker, and the outline was clear enough that even kids said it looked like a real person standing on the air. Scientists who reviewed the clip said the light was too controlled to be lightning and too steady to be a drone, which made the footage even more terrifying when the figure lifted one wing as if signaling something. Every camera caught the same moment before it vanished. A small spark formed beside it, like another figure preparing to appear next. The wind burst at sunrise. Shoppers walking across the parking lot filmed the moment a huge white burst shaped like wings exploded upward from the horizon. The light was so bright that cars and buildings turned pale, and people stopped in shock because the shape looked like a giant bird rising from the ground. But the longer they filmed, the more it looked like a person with wings spread wide, glowing as if the sunrise had taken human form. The figure held still for several seconds, then tilted forward, releasing another wave of bright light that rolled across the street. Scientists later said the shape was too defined to be sunlight refracted through clouds, and the timing shocked everyone because no storm was recorded that morning. And just before the glow vanished, a small curved shadow appeared beneath it, like something hanging onto its light. The fallen shape on the beach. Tourists were filming the waves when a bright human-like figure fell from the sky and landed near the dunes, stumbling as if stunned. No one believed the clip was real until the creature stood upright, its wings dragging behind it like heavy sheets of glowing cloth. People on the beach froze because the figure looked confused, turning its head left and right like someone waking up in a strange place. The light around it flickered as it tried to take a step, and the sand glowed white under its feet. Some witnesses said the scene reminded them of old legends about beings who lost their power when touching the earth, which shocked many because the figure really seemed weaker on the ground. And right as it lifted its wings to rise again, a second bright flash appeared above the water, hinting that something else had also fallen. The Seraphim on the shore. Beachgoers filmed the exact moment a monstrous winged creature burst from the waves, its body covered in layered wings and faces that blinked in different directions. No one had ever caught something like this on camera before, and people ran in every direction as the creature rose higher, beating wings that sounded like heavy fabric snapping in the wind. Its many eyes moved separately, scanning everything with a disturbing calmness that made the moment even more terrifying. Some whispered that it matched old descriptions of Seraphim, beings of fire and wings mentioned in ancient texts, and the comparison shocked everyone because the footage looked almost identical to those drawings. The creature hovered above the sand, twisting slowly, as if deciding where to go next. And just before it dove back into the water, a booming sound echoed behind the cliffs, as if another set of wings was unfolding. The eye above the clouds. Hikers filmed the moment a spinning winged shape hovered directly above them, revealing a giant eye at its center staring downward without blinking. No one had ever seen something this bizarre caught on camera, and the footage shook as people backed away in fear. The wings formed a perfect star shape, each feather sharp and dark, moving in a slow circle like gears turning. The central eye widened and shifted colors, almost like it was scanning the world for something specific. Some witnesses compared it to the ophanim described in ancient texts, creatures made of wheels and eyes. And this shocked many because the creature's design looked too similar to ignore. It drifted lower, making the wind push hard against the trees. And as it rotated one last time, a small ring of light opened behind it, as if another eye was preparing to emerge. The Seraphim that hit the shore. People walking on the beach froze when a massive winged creature crashed down from the clouds, spinning wildly as if it had lost control. The moment was caught on camera from only a few meters away, and the footage shook as the creature's many wings opened and snapped like giant flags. No one believed something with so many limbs and faces could exist, yet the video showed every detail clearly. Its wings twisted in every direction, and the strange eyes on its chest blinked separately, scanning the shore like they were looking for a way out. Some witnesses screamed, while others backed away slowly, shocked by how alive the creature looked despite its chaotic landing. Scientists later said the body shape did not match any animal known on Earth, which made the moment even more terrifying. And just as it steadied itself, a second shadow dropped from the clouds above it. The small angel that fell first. Before the giant creature appeared, beachgoers filmed a much smaller winged figure drifting down from the sky as if carried by a soft wind. No one understood what they were seeing because the figure looked human-sized, glowing faintly and moving gently through the thick gray clouds. The footage caught the moment it rotated slightly, revealing two small wings flapping quickly, like a hummingbird trying to stay afloat. People pointed and whispered, shocked that something shaped like a person could descend so slowly without falling straight down. Scientists who later studied the video said the motion didn't match a drone or balloon, and the wings looked too flexible to be man-made. The figure hovered for several seconds before dropping lower, almost like it was searching for a landing spot. And when it reached the height of the rooftops, the clouds above tore open, revealing something much larger waiting behind it. The Seraphim, crawling on sand. The third footage shocked everyone because it showed a massive feathered creature dragging itself across the beach, pushing forward with dozens of wings acting like legs. Its body twisted in a way no one had ever seen before, folding and unfolding as if it was built from flexible bone. People backed away slowly while filming, their voices shaking as the creature lifted one enormous wing and slammed it into the sand to pull itself forward. The sound was loud, like heavy fabric hitting the ground. Witnesses said they could see multiple eyes blinking across the creature's body, each one facing a different direction, watching everyone at once. Scientists compared its movements to descriptions of biblical seraphim, and many viewers were shocked by the similarities. The creature paused only once, raising its head toward the sky. And far above it, another distant shape circled through the storm clouds like a scout. The twin figures in storm air. People filmed the sky when two glowing figures appeared at the same time, floating above the beach like lanterns carried by the wind. No one believed the footage at first because both figures looked human-like, with wings flapping just enough to keep them in place. The video captured the moment they drifted closer together, moving slowly through the thick air as if communicating silently. Their bodies glowed white and steady, and every few seconds the light pulsed brighter, making the clouds flash like lightning. Scientists said the glow pattern didn't match drones or reflections, and viewers were shocked when the figures tilted their heads downward at exactly the same moment. They hovered there, almost perfectly still, before rising again toward the thicker clouds. And just before they disappeared, a faint third silhouette appeared to the far left, trailing behind them. The Seraphim lost in the mist. Hikers recorded a mysterious winged figure floating inside thick pinkish fog that covered the hillside. The creature's wings moved slowly, almost lazily, as if it was drifting through water rather than air. No one could see its face clearly, but the soft outline showed multiple wings folding into each other like a blooming flower. People whispered nervously because the fog glowed brighter every time the creature flapped its wings, as if it controlled the light inside it. Scientists who saw the footage said the shape resembled ancient drawings of six-winged seraphim, which shocked everyone because the movement style was eerily similar. The figure drifted closer to the ground, circling slowly as the mist thickened around it. And just before it faded entirely, a second winged shape appeared behind it, larger, darker, and moving much faster. The Colossal Eye over the city. Residents filmed the moment a massive rotating structure appeared above the city, glowing bright orange as if it was burning from the inside. At its center was a gigantic eye, unmoving, staring straight down at the city lights. The outer rings spun slowly, each layer covered in countless feather-shaped limbs that fluttered like they were breathing. No one believed such a thing could be real, yet every angle filmed that night showed the same terrifying detail. Scientists said the shape did not match any known aircraft or atmospheric formation, and many viewers were shocked when the giant eye shifted slightly, scanning the world below. The structure moved forward, casting a beam of orange light that swept over the city like a searchlight. And as it drifted farther away, a second circular shape appeared behind it, even larger. The red-winged arrival. No one expected anything unusual that morning, yet people on the beach filmed a massive red-winged creature landing only a few meters away. Its wings stretched wider than a small boat, glowing faintly in the gray light. The creature stood still at first, steadying itself as if the fall had shocked it. The camera caught every detail: the horns, the strong arms, the leathery wings shaped like giant sails. People backed away slowly, whispering in disbelief, because the creature did not act wild. It watched them calmly, almost studying them. Scientists later said the body proportions were unlike any known animal, and that shocked viewers even more when the creature stepped forward, careful and controlled. Everyone expected it to roar, yet it stayed silent. And just when the tension peaked, another shadow moved inside the clouds above it. The rolling creature of the shore. Beachgoers filmed a strange spinning creature racing across the wet sand, rolling like a wheel made of wings. Its body looked like a cluster of hollow tubes, each one shaped like the opening of a trumpet. No one believed their eyes because the creature moved smoothly, gliding across the ground without leaving deep tracks. Every turn revealed more openings, each one pointing in a different direction, making the creature seem alert, even without visible eyes. People kept their distance, unsure if it could stop or change direction suddenly. Scientists later said its structure resembled marine organisms, but far too large and too organized to be natural. The footage shocked viewers worldwide because the creature never slowed down, never hesitated, and never reacted to the people watching. And right before it vanished behind a dune, something else rose from the sand behind it, shaking the ground lightly. The fallen red beast. A group on the beach filmed the moment the red-winged creature collapsed onto the sand, breathing heavily, as if recovering from a long fall. Its wings folded tightly against its body, and its claws pressed into the wet ground for support. People moved closer slowly, shocked that it behaved more like an exhausted traveler than a monster. The creature lifted its head, revealing calm but focused eyes that scanned everyone as if checking who posed a threat. Scientists who viewed the footage said the breathing pattern looked controlled, almost deliberate, suggesting high intelligence. The creature tried to stand, spreading its wings wider each time, sending sand flying in small bursts. No one dared get closer, unsure if it needed help or wanted space. And when it finally rose to full height, something unusual appeared. Its shadow stretched farther than its body, bending in the wrong direction. The confrontation at the waterline. Waves washed against the shore as the red-winged creature stepped forward, standing tall in front of two stunned onlookers. Its wings expanded outward like giant sails, catching the wind and casting a wide shadow across the sand. The creature didn't move aggressively. Instead, it studied the people in front of it with slow, careful head movements. The camera caught the moment its wings tilted, revealing thin, glowing lines under the membrane. Scientists later said the markings resembled heat patterns rather than natural skin. The onlookers held their ground, unsure whether to retreat or stay still. The creature lowered its wings slightly, almost like it was testing balance after the fall. And just when everyone thought the moment was calming, a sudden gust of wind lifted the wings upward, revealing a second figure rising from the water behind it. And just when it broke free, the camera caught a faint rustling behind the trees, another pair of wings unfolding. In the end, every moment we filmed left us with more questions than answers. These strange beings, caught on camera, witnessed by people who never expected anything, remind us how little we truly understand about our world. Maybe these events are warnings, or maybe they are invitations to look deeper, to stay curious, and to question what we once believed was impossible. If you want to keep exploring these mysteries with us, make sure to subscribe, stay alert, and never stop watching the skies. The next discovery might appear when no one is ready, yet everyone needs to see it.